Hello coolers, welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca. In this episode, we are going to be discussing the latest update on FC Barcelona as usual. We are going to begin with right back Sergino Dest, as Barcelona are reportedly, doubting if they can sell him or not. A report have just come out saying that Barcelona see him as a transferable player, unlike at first when he was non-transferable. Of course, Sergino Dest have not put in that quality that we all expected from him this season, and Barcelona are doubting his capabilities, which means Sergino Dest is now transferable. We are going to be discussing on that report as we move ahead. Secondly, we are going to be talking about Roberto, another player whose future at Barcelona is very uncertain. Recent reports are saying that Roberto might leave Barcelona, at the end of this season after 8 seasons with the Camp Nou. We are going to be discussing on that report as well. So guys, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much detail, please make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give this video a like and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. Barca, Barca, Barca. The future of Sergino Dest at Barcelona is making a few headlines today Monday, with a new report suggesting that Barca have a few doubts about Sergino Dest following the arrival of Xavi as coach. Dest has been sidelined recently with a back problem but made his comeback as a late substitute against Benfica. However, he didn't play at all against Villarreal and was not even called up upon when Jordi Alba, had to be replaced in the second half. Mundo Deportivo reckoned the fact Xavi's not used Dest much is pretty, telling, and predict the American will really struggle for game time in January once Dani Alves is eligible to play competitively. The report also recounts that within the club, there are certain doubts about Dest and questions over whether he has the right profile. It seems the offensive side of his game is considered to be okay, but there are some issues with concentration in key moments, and his abilities to mark important rivals, all of which means that Dest is apparently no longer considered non-transferable, even though he only arrived from Ajax a little over a year ago and has a contract that runs till 2025. Mundo Deportivo also reckoned he's one of, 7 players, including Sergio Roberto, Lenglet, Oscar Mingueza, Coutinho, Neto, Umtiti, who could potentially be used as part of a deal to bring Ferran Torres to the Camp Nou. Then on to the next story of discussion. Why the Ousmane Dembele contract saga continues to dominate the headlines, the situation of versatile Barcelona defender Sergio Roberto has gone a bit under the radar. Sergio Roberto, who was named the 4th club captain for this season after Lionel Messi's departure, is also in the final year of his contract, and talks over a new deal have not progressed according to Mundo Deportivo. A product of the La Masia youth setup, he made his senior debut in 2010, but became a full-fledged member of the first team from the 2013-14 season onwards. Having started out as a midfielder, the Spaniard morphed himself into a right back in recent years and has been a handy utility player for the club. To date, he has amassed 316 appearances for Barca, bagging 12 goals and 37 assists. However, his importance within the team has been receded with each passing season, while injuries have also hampered him quite a bit of late. In spite of that, newly appointed manager Xavi Hernandez had thrown his weight behind his former teammate being awarded a new contract. Roberto too is intent on putting pen to paper, on an extension. The club had held discussions over a 2-year deal till 2024 for the Spanish international with reduced wages, similar to the other Barca captains Sergio, Busquets, Piqué and Jordi Alba, and the La Masia graduate was open to agreeing to those terms. But since those talks back in October, there has been no more dialogue from Barcelona's end. This has led to Roberto thinking that Barcelona are reluctant to hand him an extension, with an exit either in January or at the end of the season now emerging as a strong possibility. Sporting director Matteo Alemany could hold talks with the defender's agent, in the coming weeks, but all signs are pointing towards a pattern of ways between Roberto and Barcelona. So coolers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.